everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kat, and we are on, what, day 4 of just a week of Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. And so, for today, as promised, we are going to just be addressing these 3 quads. I'm already dreading this because I have no idea how I'm going to incorporate all of this. And I looked ahead, and there's one matte shade, and all of the rest of it is metallics. So I'm pretty much just going with straight metallics onto my eyeballs this time. There's no getting around it because it's too dark of a matte shade for me to be able, this is it, this guy right here. That's way too dark of a matte shade for me to use as a transition shade. So we're just gonna have to deal with it, but we're gonna swatch all of them first so you guys can see what the colors are, I can see what I'm working with, and we can just meet existential dread together. It's gonna be great. But real quick, just to remind you guys, this was not my idea. I give credit where credit is absolutely due. This was Michelle's Everyday Glamour idea. She is just a fantastic creator. Go check her out. She's super duper friendly, has really cute original ideas. This is her idea. She did an entire week just of Colourpop eyeshadows. And so if you like Colourpop, if you like friendly people, go check Michelle out. I've linked her channel down below in the description, so make sure you guys go and hit up her channel as well. But let's just jump right in. So we've got 2 holiday eyeshadow quads that are the Celestial Divinity Interstellar Icon, which is the blue one. And I say it's blue because there's literally one blue shade in there. And then we have the pink one, which is the Celestial Divinity Risque Rose, which has the pink in there. So we're gonna swatch those. Then we also have, as the final one, the name is not on the palette, and of course I don't have the paper with me, so we'll toss up the name of this one somewhere, but I think this was a holiday release from last year, and so this is this guy, but has a bit of a duochrome down below, which is all sorts of fun shades on there, so I have no clue how I'm supposed to combine all of these, because there's also different textures, because this one definitely has some of the Pat McGrath known textures to it. These guys are just full of all kinds of metallic-y, shimmery shades, so we're gonna have a great time today, guys. So let's go ahead and do the pink one first, and they do feel lovely. Oh yeah, there's that at least. But here's the pink one. And then this guy, which is really kind of more of a topper, even though it's interesting because look at how light that showed up on there. And then that is it in the pan. It gives off definitely a significantly more purpley dark kind of cast in the pan. So it's very surprising to me that it's just kind of a goldy pink topper, almost highlight shade. Then we have the brown matte shade right here. That is a super pretty chocolate shade. My goodness, if that was a piece of dark chocolate, I would eat it. I'm just saying, that looks real good. And then finally we have this guy, which is a bit of a pinkish metallic. So super pretty shades, but let's go ahead and, yes, I am wiping this off on my pants. That's what my sweatpants are for. We're gonna jump into the blue palette next. This definitely looks 100% like there are no matte shades in there. So here we go. This is the first one up. And that's definitely more of just a very simple gold. Then we have the blue, which that's kind of like a bluish purple duochrome, honestly. It's coming up real blue in the camera, but when I'm looking at it from this angle, all I see is purple. So that's kind of cool. And then we have more of a kind of chocolatey metallic. So this one would actually go real nice with that transition shade. And then we have this guy, which is a bit more of like a rusty kind of grayish brown metallic. So very pretty shades, all 4 of those. I'm gonna see if you can see a little better from further back. But that is all of those guys, and then we're gonna jump over to this arm for the last 4. And these are just super duper pretty shades. Actually, I'm very excited about this. I'm kind of wondering if just to really try and actually use as many of them as I can, if I should perhaps, oh, that's definitely a duochrome. Holy balls. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if I should do 2 different eye looks. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Here's the first shade. So that's just definitely a very gold. And then we have this guy, which is kind of like an aqua blue shade. Definitely has some green in there along with the blue, so very pretty. Then we have this purple shade, which honestly is definitely darker purple than I was expecting. And let me swatch that some more. That's a very dry consistency on that one. And a little bit more, so it comes up a little. I'm actually not liking that purple very much. I mean, it's a very pretty shade of it, but you can already kind of see it's a little bit patchy even for the swatch, so might leave that one out. And then we have this guy. Oh my gosh. That is such a pretty color. That is absolutely a duochrome, if not even just a multi-chrome. So you've got purple, green in there, some gold. It is just beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So I am not upset about that one at all. So this is all of the shades that we are going to have to work with today. And I guess it really just kind of depends. Do I want to just stick with neutral shades, or do I really want to try for like getting some super duper color in there? So I'm kind of wondering if perhaps I should try to just incorporate like the duochrome with the aqua blue with this other bluish purple. You know, maybe, ooh, what I could do is start off with the blue in the inner corner and then move into the this blue. No, how do I want to do this? My God, get it together. Okay, we're gonna have to start off, I think, with this guy in the inner corner, the duochrome. Then we're gonna go to this guy for the center of the eye, and then we'll go to the aqua blue for the outer corner, and it's just gonna hopefully all blend together. But that's 3 of those shades. And then I think we're gonna use from that first palette this guy in the inner corner, and then for under the eye, perhaps that purple, because I think since it is such a deep shade, we could probably use that to very good effect on the under eye as a liner. So I think that's what we're gonna do. That touches on all of the palettes. Originally I was thinking of trying to do like a rainbow thing, but then that kind of would have pretty much just excluded this guy where I couldn't really use it all that much, because it just would have been like the hot pink shade and then everything in this one. So we're not gonna do that. So first, what did I say the first shade was? I think we'll start with that brighter blue on the inner corner, because I really want to have a nice pop of color on there. Considering that it's just going straight on my eye with nothing else underneath, it's not doing terrible as far as pigment goes. And that is a very beautiful shade of blue. I am really kind of peeved at myself that I haven't used this shade before, because this is just lovely. This is very pretty. All right, we're gonna just do the same look on both eyes because I can't be bothered. It's a work day. I'm tired. I just want to look pretty and uniform. So that's the inner corner. And then we're gonna move to the center of the eye. And honestly, I think for that, we are just gonna use that multi-chromey, duochromey one, and then we'll move to the outer corner for that other one, because I have a feeling that's gonna come off a little bit darker. And so I want this. Oh, wow. Oh, that was the right decision. I'm so happy right now. Oh man, this is the color I needed in my life. Okay. I'm not even mad that we had to do these quads. Okay. Guys, if you have not picked this quad up yet, and it is available, get it. Because, let me come in close. This is just absolutely gorgeous. This is like a classy duochrome shift on there right now. Like, this is very nice. Falco, you're shaking the whole bed. Falco, yeah. You're just creeping right behind me. So, I'm gonna go back into the blue just a little bit to blend that out, because I don't wanna lose that in the multi-chrome. So we're gonna just lightly bring that back up a bit more. Yep. God, I'm in love with this. This is like, okay, this totally makes up for me not having gotten a hold of the cool tone blue one yet. Even if that ends up being the last day, this look is gonna make up for it because I am just, I mean, I could just stop here and I would already be like, I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the other holiday palette. And we're gonna grab this guy right here, and that's gonna be for the outer corner. And this is definitely, even though it's swatched kind of chunky, it seems to me like it's a bit thicker of a consistency rather than the other two that we just put on that are a lighter one. So it's gonna be interesting to see what this guy does. Is interesting and not at all what I was expecting. I almost inadvertently have made a halo eye. So that's interesting. Still pretty, no regrets. I don't even care about the glitter fall. Oh my god, look at it, how pretty it is! Okay, not mad about that at all. All right, we're gonna go back into the greenish duochrome just to blend that out a little bit more on the back end there. Okay. Oh, stunning. All right, here we go. Next up, we're gonna do the lower lash line, and for that, we're gonna grab that purple shade. Watch this just be the thing that fucks it all up. Definitely have to work for this a little bit more on the bottom. Give yourself a few stabs in the eye to make sure you're actually applying it. All right, one eye done, and I am loving it. So yeah, as we can see, that purple definitely is significantly darker than what I was originally anticipating, because when you look at it in the palette, even though it does have a bit of a darker shift to it, it's still like, it looks like a nice violet purple. It doesn't look like it would be super duper dark, and then when you put it on, very dark. So I'm gonna have to see what kind of liner I'm gonna use. I might try and use a bit of a lighter purple if I can find one, just to try and bring out a little bit more of the purple tone in the shade, because I also feel like a bit of that purple has been lost because it is darker than what I was expecting. But other than that, this is just lovely. So now we need to do the inner corner, just a smidge, and for that one, we were gonna use, in the pink palette, this guy right here that's kind of a iridescent-y shade. Oh yes, no regrets. Who knew that combining these three palettes and just trying to pull together the craziest look would end up literally being like one of my favorite looks that I've ever made? Because this is so pretty. And it's all the color that I was missing from the last few days, just having to do these neutral looks. And then we come here to today and it's just like, oh, you wanted color in your life? Well, bam, here's some color. Okay, that's lovely. I think that's really pretty. Just a little bit of a pinky purple added into there. All right, last thing, I am going to tightline and throw on mascara, and then yeah, the look is gonna be done after that. But I am in love with this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Such a cool look. Oh, thrilled. All right, and we're back, and I absolutely love this. So this is the final look, and I tightlined my under eye with like kind of a shimmery, deeper purple, just to try and emphasize a little bit of the purple underneath. I think that's the only thing on there that I wish that purple shade had been a little bit more true to what I was seeing in the pan, where it's a little bit lighter of a violet on there rather than quite so deep of a shade. But I mean, these two on here are just absolutely amazing. So pretty. I am loving the top of my eye. It is gorgeous. And then I think that this blue shade for the outer corner ended up working out really nice as well. And so I think that was a nice add-on. I think all of these turned out absolutely great, but really the winner was this palette. And so if you guys see this on the Pat McGrath site, I would highly suggest picking it up because this is absolutely a duo multi-chromey shade. This guy is really kind of duo multi-chromey, and I mean, those two alone make it worth it. This gold shade though is also really nice. I've used that in the past. Those are all just absolutely stunning, and they are all part of the special formula for the Pat McGrath eyeshadows. So you're getting that in that quad. Can't recommend it enough. I mean, this look, I love it. It's like all the mermaidy, like scaly dreams that I could possibly want. But that was day 4. Give me a thumbs up if you guys liked this video, if you felt the energy that I was feeling just by using all of these shades, getting some color back in my life. Comment down below what you guys thought. If you guys are looking forward to the rest of the week, which looks you guys have liked the most so far, which ones you haven't liked at all. I've definitely had some that I thought were better than other ones. But just let me know what you guys thought. And if you made it to the end of this video and you have not yet subscribed, I think you're missing out. I think perhaps you should consider subscribing. That's all I'm gonna say. Come join all of us. Come join the color that can be experienced on this channel. But that was day 4. Let's just get through the rest of the week, guys. We are on hump day today, so we are almost there. Oh man, 3 more days of this. But that was day 4, and you guys just go have a good one.